Hi, my name is David McGehee. I'm one of the owners here at Legends Roofing, and I'm going to talk to you about how to pick a roofing contractor and a little bit of the process to think about. So, what you want to do as a customer is you want to get 3 quotes for your roofing project. It gives you a little bit of room to know that how much it should cost, compare the different vendors, make sure you have a good result at the end of the job that you're happy with, that's good for your property. But in order to get to that, a good place to start when you're even trying to consider who to even reach out to, in all honesty, ask your friends. The best friends to ask are ones that are in some kind of trade or involved in real estate, like agents, property managers, people that do home servicing work, like plumbers, electricians, AC companies. People like that. Those are great people to ask because they've been there, done that, and seen good work and not so good work. And could probably steer you to get a good list of candidates to contact. So once you get your 3 quotes and generally you want to pick the one in the middle, and I'll explain why. So say your quotes come in and you've got, one for 20,000, one for 19,000, and one for 15,000 or something like that. Generally speaking, the low end quote, let's touch that first. So with roofing, you get what you pay for. And a lot of times those roofers are not licensed, they're not insured. If you have a warranty issue, you can probably struggle to find them and get them to come actually do it. There's quite a few jobs that we've come across where someone's had to go back in after the fact and do work that was not done properly, and the customer's just out all that money that they spent. So as a rule of thumb, if it looks really low, it's a really low ball. It looks too good to be true, probably is. So you want to avoid that lowest one. On the other end of the spectrum, for the highest bid, what you're looking at, there's a lot of big roofing companies. They do good quality work. There's nothing with that, but they've got a lot of overhead they've got to carry in order to be their size. And the reality is the shingles that are going on are all coming from the same place. They're the same shingles. The labor's the same. There's no difference. So basically you're spending more, but you're not getting more value for your dollar out of that than you would with like a smaller company that doesn't have the overhead. That's usually the one in the middle. That's a good way to think about that. If you're spending those extra dollars, you only get more out of it. You're really just paying their bills. So a few things to think about when you're deciding who you're going to choose, some red flags to watch out for. You always want to pick local. Storm chasers are going to be difficult if you have an issue later on. If they talk in terms that are not easy to understand, there's a lot of shop jargon, contractor terms, and they're not explaining to you why it's important or what it means. You watch out for that. You should understand what you're getting. If your contract's not very thorough and your estimate and is not explained, it's just a ballpark number, you might be upset with what you didn't get at the end of the work and from having a misunderstanding of that. So you want to watch out for that. Make sure they're licensed and insured. We touched on that a little bit. There's all kinds of issues that can show up with your own home insurance and with the property later on if you use someone that is not. And then the last thing I'll touch on is the point around the really low ball price. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. Really watch out for those. Those are some to be cautious of. So I hope this helps. Feel free to reach out to us on Facebook, or you can call us at 985-685-9367. All right, have a good day.